Busan, South Korea, host of the 2022 mid-season.
His life is a living hell. He's getting picked apart here to dominate PSG rather. Oh my words.
结果出了很多意外。主要是看他们季后赛的比赛，然后看他们排位完成。
That is a fantastic segue because in the fight for second and our last game of the day, Red Canids are taking on PSG TALON. Now the PCS champions made semi-finals last MSI, but this PSG TALON is a very different lineup taking to the stage this time around. They are also
Man, but the lead forward from Wukong is big. It stops Unify from hitting the multi-man ult. They just going immediately into the backline. Now Jojo looking to follow up. Here comes the curtain call. Unify needs to make his way out. Bay stepping forward in prime. I'm thinking win a fight. Engage going to be interrupted, but there's Aegis into the backside. He's going to look for the second proc. Immediately goes invisible. Goes for the second proc. It's massive damage. That's going to be one sleepy jungler. That's going to be one dead jungler. Walking forward. Another route onto the AD carry. Unify's life is a living hell. He's getting picked apart again. And finally, the victory will come through. Cheaton, full confidence. A well-earned victory from the entire red lineup.
预想中，我们今天应该是慢慢打，然后发育打团就赢，结果出了很多意外。
今天的比赛其实预想，我们感觉都蛮有自信的，所以我觉得应该是我们会比较轻松拿下来，但可能在比赛过程中，意外比较多，所以又变成是我们输掉。就可能我们明天对到 ING， 然后 ING 基本上也是这次 MSI 的夺冠大热嘛，然后没有他们的话就不需要有太多的负担，就是可能打好我们自己的部分。就是如果他们玩得好，然后我们也没什么失误，然后他们赢我们的话，也是实力的差距。我觉得这样是能接受的，如果明天是这样子的。
The reigning MSI champions are representing their region once again, and today they face a team that pushed them to the limit. Some breaking news for everybody, that PSG TALON will be playing with a substitute top laner in Azi. This is somebody who has not played all season long, and this is after their, I'm going to be brutal, their obliteration at the Cows yesterday. Raz, what do you make of this?
Yeah, it's pretty surprising because you didn't play with them for the regular season.
Dragon's Soul. So there's some creative ways you can go for this, but they're going to have the charm. The Glacial Fissure comes out, and that's going to be Duhan Dance. The Dragon's already gone. It's already gone. They got the slow and the damage coming down. There's a great Glacial Fissure right up the middle of that choke point, and everything's already been used by PSG to try and get away. You don't have any more tools to fight. You have to use them to survive. Double kill. RNG at the end of day 2 are going to hit that 2-0.
대회 사이가 왜 보내요? 와, 똑같이 무시 안 해보냐? 같은 상황 나왔지. 진짜 나가.
지금은 긴장감이 좀 더 컸던 것 같아요. 빨리 나아진 게 좋은데 일단 원하는 대로 실력도 안 나오고 계속 뭔가 게임이 답답하고 이제 지는 그림이 나오니까 좀 마음이 좀 심란하고 좀 많이 기분이 안 좋았죠. 좋은 모습만 보여주고 싶은데 지금은 좀 안 좋은 모습 보여주고 해서 좀 죄송하다 생각합니다.
那时候主要跟选手说的就是我们第一天嘛，然后因为选手们都很紧张，然后其实成绩是蛮惨的。第一天来说的话，那我觉得不是一件坏事，因为这个开头可以让他们之后的状态更放松一点，因为毕竟我们可能在我们小组里面比较稍微可能没有那么强队伍。当然我们一开始预想是这样，那 都成绩这么差了，其实打其他队伍我们就没有什么好顾虑的，就是用这个方式来让他们比较不紧张一点。
제가 너무 많이 터져가지고 탑에 간 기억이 없긴 한데 그래서 아직은 좀 더 힘들어하지 않나.
네, 좀 긴장 많이 한 것 같아요. 그냥 6관 정도 되게 오랜만이기도 하고 상대가 강팀이다 보니까 조금 더 심리적 압박 그런 게 조금 있긴 했어요. 지금은 뭐 괜찮아요. 지금 뭐 남은 경기 잘해야 패배자로 안 찍히지 않겠어요. 네, 기대해 보셔도 돼요. 저희가 더 높은 티어로 생각하는 챔프들도 있기 때문에 오늘 경기 그냥 무조건 이길 것 같아요. 그냥 그 마음가짐밖에 없어요 지금.
Taking Rakan into Nautilus would be a bit scary due to the fact that Nautilus CC is incredibly good at shutting him down. And yes, it is just going to be the Renata route coming through.
Charge, damage coming in from the side. They grab him into the Everfoss across the wall, into the charm. They're looking for Ferret. Unstoppable, but dives away. But Starscreen and Farfetch have no such luxury. PSG lose their tower, but win the fight.
Time around as well. Every member on PSG was shining.
Re-engage going in. Juhan uses the Psycho with the Shadow Surge. It's going to have to do that in HP. They flash in with Juhan. There's the Shadow Surge. He gets on the backside. It is secure by the side of Red, but they've already got 2 kills for the mech. They're going to be able to absolutely clean this fight. Shadow Surge, and he gets on top of the back line. That is massive! He can't do anything, and control is back in the PCS representative. 3-1 in this group.
일단 2번 이기고 자신감 되찾고 이제 경기 이제 좀 조금씩 적응해 가고 있다. 이제 그래서 이제 RNG전까지 이겼으면 완벽했는데 RNG전은 제가 좀 라인전 살짝 실수해가지고 게임이 좀 비벼진 게 있어서.
Press R comp seemed to have worked very well for them against Red Kenids.
Zhaohu going off already off the truck proc, but Zhaohu's just going for it. The Ignite's down, looking for a solo kill. He's gonna get it. This Baron is so low.
Yeah, here comes Wei though.
It's final bust. You have to go in. Wei! He found the Baron steal. Disgusting maneuver for RNG.
Both teams come with it. I feel like Orange just scuttled in the early game. We always kind of said that, oh, we're going to see a full engage here as the flash. Tom comes in, Unified trying to flash away, but he cannot escape.
He's looking for a wrap around, and he's going to find that the Paranoia comes down. He gets some decent damage here, and Juhan's in a lot of trouble, and he is dead. Unified trying to put down some a smite, so a lot of damage. You got to favor it, maybe 80-20 towards RNG. The Shadow Surge comes out, goes completely wide. There's the Paranoia as they maybe look for the fight. They're going to try and jump on top of this. It's going to be the flash. Not quite able to make it. The Ren comes in despite the Gwen is just keeping everyone away. Bay shall be kept at bay as he finally goes down. You can see Bin just having a bit of fun, and they will finally get themselves the win. It was a little scrappy towards the end, but honestly, outside of that, that was terrifying.
剩下那两个队伍比起 ING 的话，就是可能差在，我觉得应该是赛区的竞争力吧，因为ING 是在 LPL 赛区里面，然后这个赛区的话是充满了竞争力，因为他们每个队伍其实都非常的强，所以 ING 是在这种环境下不停的训练跟比赛，所以磨练出很强的一个硬实力跟他们的整体的营运出来。
I think with PSG TALON kind of finding themselves in MSI once more, being able to get those big teamfight objectives.
선수들에게 한마디. 다들 전에 스크림하고 자국리그에서 했던 만큼만 해주면은 다들 화이팅 했으면 좋겠습니다. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with them, never time I bet it right. You been stuck this